So I literally grew up across the street from a church, and it was the church that we went to. Um, it was what we did. We went to church on Sundays. I played in the parking lot. I knew church as just that. It was church. It was a building that I went to. It was songs that I sang. It was a family event, just as regular as, dinner at the table. And for me, I thought, and I knew, and I'm thankful that at a young age, God is too powerful and too mighty to not feel better about this. And that was an early sampling of how God was pursuing me and would continue to pursue me throughout all of my journeys. And it was that routine of going to church and that inner struggle of, I don't really have a relationship with God. And so I finished high school, and college comes, big deal. I'm a man now. I pack everything up in my car and drive from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I thought, this is it. I don't need church. I'm gonna do this on my own, and I'm finally free to do it on my own. Even still, even in those moments where I literally had people saying, "You've got it all. You've got the house. You figured college out. You've got the friends. You've got the life." There was still this stirring in my heart where I knew something wasn't right, and I couldn't figure out what it was. My heart was still being pursued by God, very passionately pursued, and this burning in my heart was something that I couldn't ignore. It was something that ultimately led to me moving to Dallas, Texas. I very vividly remember in the drive to Texas, as free as I felt safe in Him. And I didn't know at the time what that security in God felt like, but I knew that it was the first time where I felt something like He was calling me home to a place that I had never been. I knew I was going to Texas for a reason. I just didn't know what that reason was. Quickly upon getting to Texas, I'm still lost, and I'm still trying to figure it out, on my own. It led me to, believe it or not, a bookstore. And I'm standing literally in the self-help aisle of a bookstore, searching for a book, an instruction manual on life. I thought, if I can just find that book, man, I've got this. I had this pure moment where I literally felt God, maybe for the first time, speaking in my heart. And what He told me was, listen, I've already wrote the book. I'm the author of the book. I'm the author of this instruction manual on your life. And that was the first time where I thought, this Bible that I've heard of but never really known, this is real. Like, this is a real book that is for my life and for anybody's life. God cared about me so much that He passionately pursued me across state lines, across relationships, and year after year and day after day, that God says, I've got you. And I can't, I'm literally speechless, because it is something that I feel burning in my heart every day, that gives me focus and clarity, even when I don't know where I'm going. This advent of Christ in my life is so personal and it's so real that I burn with this desire to live this life out for Him. That no matter what it looks like and no matter how hard it is, that this life be not about me, but it be about Christ. If the smile doesn't show it, my passion is for that, is sharing that story, and my passion runs real deep because God saved me.